Nicole Kidman, Hollywood icon, Aussie legend. From her breakout roles to her recent award wins, this video explores the incredible life and career of Nicole Kidman. We'll uncover her age, delve into her family life, including her husband and children, and spill the tea on her past relationships. Curious about her net worth? We've got you covered. Join us as we celebrate Nicole Kidman's remarkable journey. Nicole Kidman is an Australian and American actress and producer. Known for her work in film and television productions across many genres, she has consistently ranked among the world's highest-paid actresses. Born June 20, 1967, age 57 years, Honolulu, Hawaii, United States. Spouse, Keith Urban, M. 2006, Tom Cruise, M. 1990-2001. Children, Isabella Jane Cruz, Connor Cruz. Height, 1.8 meters. Parents, Janelle and Kidman, Anthony Kidman. Siblings, Antonia Kidman. Nicole Kidman net worth $250 million. Early life. Nicole Mary Kidman was born on June 20, 1967 in Honolulu, Hawaii, while her Australian parents were temporarily in the United States on student visas. Her mother, a nursing instructor and member of the Women's Electoral Lobby, edited her husband's books. Her father, Anthony Kidman, was a biochemist, clinical psychologist, and author. She also has a younger sister, Antonia Kidman, who is a journalist and TV presenter. Having been born in the American state of Hawaii to Australian parents, Kidman holds dual citizenship of Australia and the United States. She has English, Irish, and Scottish ancestry. Being born in Hawaii, she was given the Hawaiian name Hokulani, meaning heavenly star. The inspiration came from a baby elephant born around the same time at the Honolulu Zoo. When Kidman was born, her father was a graduate student at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. He became a visiting fellow at the National Institute of Mental Health of the United States. Opposed to the Vietnam War, her parents participated in anti-war protests while living in Washington, D.C., having moved there shortly after Kidman's birth. Her family eventually returned to Australia 3 years later. She grew up in Sydney, where she attended Lane Cove Public School and North Sydney Girls High School. She was enrolled in ballet at the age of 3 and showed her natural talent for acting during her primary and high school years. Kidman has said she first aspired to become an actress upon watching Margaret Hamilton's performance as the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz. She revealed that she was timid as a child, saying, "I am very shy, really shy. I even had a stutter as a kid, which I slowly got over, but I still regress into that shyness. So I don't like walking into a crowded restaurant by myself. I don't like going to a party by myself." During her teenage years, she attended the Phillip Street Theatre, alongside fellow actress Naomi Watts, and the Australian Theatre for Young People, where she took up drama and mime as she found acting to be a refuge. Owing to her fair skin and naturally red hair, the sun drove her to rehearse in the halls of the theatre. A regular at the Phillip Street Theatre, she was encouraged to pursue acting full-time, which she did by dropping out of high school. Career. Early work and breakthrough, 1983 to 1994. In 1983, 16-year-old Kidman made her film debut in a remake of the Australian holiday classic Bush Christmas. By the end of that year, she had a supporting role in the television series 5 Mile Creek. In 1984, her mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, which caused Kidman to halt her acting work temporarily while she studied massage therapy to help her mother with physical therapy. She began gaining recognition during this decade after appearing in several Australian films, such as the action comedy BMX Bandits, 1983, and the romantic comedy Windrider, 1986. Throughout the rest of the 1980s, she appeared in various Australian television programs, including the 1987 miniseries Vietnam, for which she won her first Australian Film Institute Award. In 1991, Kidman co-starred alongside Thandai Newton and former classmate Naomi Watts in the Australian independent film Flirting. They portrayed high school girls in this coming-of-age story, which won the Australian Film Institute Award for Best Film. That same year, her work in the film Billy Bathgate earned Kidman her first Golden Globe Award nomination, for Best Supporting Actress. The New York Times, in its film review, called her a beauty with, it seems, a sense of humor. The following year, she and Cruise re-teamed for Ron Howard's Irish epic Far and Away, 1992, which was a modest critical and commercial success. In 1993, she starred in the thriller Malice, opposite Alec Baldwin, and the drama My Life, opposite Michael Keaton. Personal life. Relationships and family. Kidman was married to actor Tom Cruise from 1990 to 2001 and has been married to country singer Keith Urban since 2006. Kidman met Cruise in 1989 while working on the set of Days of Thunder, a film in which they both starred, and they married on Christmas Eve of 1990 in Colorado. While married, the couple adopted a daughter, Isabella, born 1992, and a son, Connor, born 1995. On February 5, 2001, the couple's spokesperson announced their separation. Cruise filed for divorce 2 days later, and their marriage was dissolved later that year, with Cruise citing irreconcilable differences. In a 2007 interview with Marie Claire, Kidman noted the incorrect reporting of a miscarriage early in her marriage. It was wrongly reported as miscarriage by everyone who picked up the story. So it's huge news, and it didn't happen. I had a miscarriage at the end of my marriage, but I had an ectopic pregnancy at the beginning of my marriage. In the June 2006 issue of Ladies' Home Journal, Kidman revealed that she still loved Cruise despite their divorce. He was huge, still is. To me, he was just Tom, but to everybody else, he is huge. But he was lovely to me, and I loved him. I still love him. In addition, she expressed shock about the divorce. In 2015, former Church of Scientology executive Mark Rathbun claimed in a documentary film that he was instructed to facilitate breakup with Nicole Kidman. Cruise's auditor further claimed Kidman had been wiretapped on Cruise's suggestion. In an interview with Tina Brown at the 2015 Women in the World Conference, she expressed that the attention surrounding her at the time of her divorce from Cruise led to increased public attention to her career, stating, "Out of my divorce came work that was applauded, so that was an interesting thing for me." She went on to receive an Academy Award in 2003, shortly after her divorce. Prior to marrying Cruise, Kidman had been involved in relationships with Australian actor Marcus Graham and Windrider co-star Tom Burlinson. The film Cold Mountain brought rumors that an affair between Kidman and co-star Jude Law was responsible for the breakup of his marriage. Both denied the allegations, and Kidman won an undisclosed sum from the British tabloids that published the story. She began dating musician Lenny Kravitz in 2003 before becoming engaged to him, but they ultimately decided to break off their engagement. She was also romantically involved with rapper Q-Tip. During an interview for Vanity Fair in 2007, Kidman mentioned that she had been secretly engaged to someone, later revealed to have been Lenny Kravitz, prior to her present relationship with New Zealand-Australian country singer Keith Urban, whom she met in 2005 at Day LA, an event honoring Australians. Kidman married Urban on June 25, 2006 at Cardinal Soretti Memorial Chapel on the grounds of St. Patrick's Estate, Manly, in Sydney. In a 2015 interview regarding her relationship with Urban, Kidman said, "We didn't really know each other, we got to know each other during our marriage." They maintain homes in Nashville, Tennessee, U.S., Beverly Hills, California, U.S., 2 apartments in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, a farmhouse in Sutton Forest, New South Wales, Australia, and an apartment in Manhattan, New York, U.S. The couple's first daughter, Sunday Rose, was born in 2008, in Nashville. In 2010, Kidman and Urban welcomed their second daughter, Faith Margaret, via gestational surrogacy at Nashville's Centennial Women's Hospital.